is the Battle Maiden Wrestling Power Hour. I am your host, the one and only Captain Wildhead 83, and we are fighting out of the Jim Whalen Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We got a stacked card tonight, and this capacity crowd of Battle Maniacs look like they are foaming at the mouth for some fierce Battle Maiden melee. And then speaking of melee, our first match tonight is a singles contest featuring two newcomers from Pro Wrestling Japan. Melee Fanny Fan takes on the beefy women's veteran, Keela the Crusher. We're going to go ahead and get straight to the ring right now, where we already have Miss Fan standing by, awaiting Keela's arrival to the ring. Let's go ahead and get straight to the action right now. Keela's held numerous titles over the years, including the Pro Wrestling Japan Women's Grand Prix title, the Joshi Brass Knuckles title, and the ever-prestigious Oriental Triple Goddess Championship. Wow! Keela is called the Crusher because that is literally what she does. She has ended the careers of over a dozen women fighters over the years. And we hope the best for Mrs. Fan here tonight, as this bell right here will start the contest. Keela the Crusher already locking up with Melee Fanny Fan, and nice backdrop suplex by Keela. Keela telling Melee to get up, couple of hard hands to the face, nice neck breaker by Keela the Crusher. The Crusher picking up her opponent again. Irish whips her into the ropes. Whoa, what a big cyclone roundhouse. Big kick by the Crusher. Oh, a choke slam. A choke slam by Keela the Crusher. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that might be potentially the shortest match in Battle Maiden Wrestling history right there. Keela the Crusher wins with a thunderous choke slam to Melee Fanny Fan. And of course she could not kick up after that big move right there. I hope she's okay. That was a horrible beating. But again, this is Keela the Crusher. I'm told that we have the Queen Bee standing backstage right now. Let's see if we can't get a camera and a microphone to hear what they have going on. This tag team division is butt cheeks. Can you believe the so-called tag team champions are too busy making movies in Japan to be bothered to defend their titles until the pay-per-view? Yeah, girl, we were real fighting champions, defending those Battle Maiden World Tag Team titles every other week. You know, just thinking about it really puts me in the mood to put the sting on someone. Whoa, take it easy, T. We got a match against that dumbass Dragon Girl and that mashed potato brain Dungeon Master tonight. Oh, I already know old Douche Master and her pet lizard are gonna be a problem. Man, I wish she would try her stupid mind tricks on us. We're not morons like the rest of these marble-headed bimbos. Right, come here, T. I'm finna tell you the strategy for tonight's match. And our next match, it looks like we have a newcomer. She's a local indie darling. This is Ava Marino. She's a real fan favorite around here in the upper East Coast here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from the Bronx, New York, Ava Marino.
Ava Marino from upstate New York, making her Battle Maiden Wrestling debut here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And this crowd sounds like they are hyped up. They know Ava. Miss Marino has got her work cut out for her tonight, though. as she faces potentially one of the most dangerous battle maidens in the circuit right now. Of course, I'm talking about the Violator.
And her opponent from Japan, the Violator.
And of course, the Violator coming to the ring with her master, Mrs. Satan. With her in her corner, the Violator is potentially unbeatable. Because Mrs. Satan will do anything. We've seen what they've done to Tracy Mercy. We haven't even put the pictures out. I just seen the pictures the other day. Poor Tracy Mercy looked like her face got mauled by a tiger. Poor Tracy Mercy. We wish her a speedy recovery soon. So Ava Marino had definitely better know what she's getting into by stepping in the ring with that competitor right there. This ominous music is really unsettling, really puts a chill down your spine. Playing those psychological mind games on her opponent, the Violator, looking to get the psychological edge on this match before the bell even rings. Ava Marino standing confident, ready for the bell to ring to start the match. And there it is. Wow! Ava Marino with a double axe handle smashed straight to the face of the Violator. Up to the middle rope. Ava Marino's calling out the Violator. She's not intimidated at all with a diving clothesline. Nice maneuver, straight taking the fight to the Violator earlier on in this match. And what is this? Referee calling for the break. It looked like the Violator's foot was on the rope. And the Violator with a nice counter. Arm drag takedown. Nice flipping senton over the rope. Going for the cover. And Mrs. Satan looked like she's giving a nod of approval there. That woman is creepy, scary, and just downright mean. Ava Marino now taking back control of the match. Nope, the Violator back to her feet. The Violator with a knee to the gut. Nice striking combination by the Violator. The only wrestler on the card who makes it her mission to go against all the laws of not only God and humanity, but this promotion as well. The Violator. Cinching up, Ava Marino kicking that leg, stomping her, just stomping her, walking it dry. What's this? A stink face! The Violator with a stink face! And Mrs. Satan with a nod of approval, of course. And the Violator goes for the cover. Count it! These battle maniacs here in Atlantic City, New Jersey are just having the time of their lives in this thrilling contest. Mrs. Satan now looks like she's barking some orders at the Violator. Nice! Front pelvic thrust by the Violator. Completely takes down Ava Marino. Oh, this doesn't look good. A flipping elbow drop by the Violator. That could be the end. No! Ava Marino kicks out. We got a replay here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this replay. This is amazing. The Violator picks up Ava Marino. Nice front pelvic thrust. Takes her down with all her weight right there. She's got a great big pelvis, as you can see. The Violator then goes straight to the top rope. And then look at this maneuver here. This is amazing. She defies gravity and all physics with that flipping elbow drop. The Violator in control of the match now. This could spell doom for Ava Marino. The Violator, like she was going for that German suplex into the clothesline against humanity. Ava Marino managed to power slam her way out of it. If I was Ava Marino, I would have went for the cover. That looked like that power slam really sent shivers down the Violator's spine. I've never seen the Violator hurt in a while. Look at that. Ava Marino going to the corner. Nice bulldog counter. Again, Ava Marino should go for the cover. The Violator is clearly hurt. I would certainly not go for a high-risk maneuver. Would certainly not wait for my opponent to get to her feet. Oh, nice clothesline. It looked like the high-risk maneuver paying off. And Ava Marino goes for the cover. No, not even a 2 count. Wow, the Violator is tough. She's definitely running on some sort of energy that most of these Battle Maidens couldn't even muster on their best day. That is a legitimate fact. And Ava Marino going for, well, what is this? The Ava Shock. The Ava Shock backbreaker. That is amazing. That could be the end of the match. No, the Violator kicks out. Again, like I said, the Violator is running on some sort of energy, some sort of mystic power that most of these Battle Maidens could never muster on their best day. And Ava Marino again going for the highest maneuver, but that one certainly backfired as the Violator sidestep, head walks her. She has her in a headlock and walks her into the corner. Bashes her into that corner. Mrs. Satan now barking orders at the Violator, telling her to take the turnbuckle pads off. I don't understand the strategy, but hey, I'm not the genius here. And now look at this sleeper. Look at it. Looked like the Violator used the opportunity while the referee had their back turned, and she pulled out something from her tights. It's like some sort of piano wire, and she choked Ava Marino, and she just choked her again with that middle rope. Oh, Ava Marino managed to sidestep that big kick, that big boot by the Violator. The Violator again in control of the fight, has Ava Marino in a headlock, walks her into the rope. What? Wait a minute! Oh my God! The Violator with a cut kick to Ava Marino, and look at her just laughing like an evil witch. Oh my God, insecurity boomerang off of that rope. That could be the end of the fight right there. Oh, I can't believe Ava managed to kick out after taking that excruciating cut kick. Oh, look at Mrs. Satan. Ava Marino back in control of the match. Like she's going for a cyclone bomb! A cyclone bomb by Ava. She should go for the cover again. The rookie mistake of this young wrestler here is showing. And again, she's going for the Ava shot. Backbreaker. Go for the count. Go for the cover. Whoa. Mrs. Satan's telling our cameraman that she's going to boil him in oil if he doesn't get off her back. And again, the 2 count was spoiled. The pin attempt was spoiled. Our cameraman better get away from Mrs. Satan. We certainly don't want to see him get boiled in oil. Yeah, you might want to get off her back there. And again, Ava Marino is trying to get control of his match. The Violator is fighting. And what's Mrs. Satan doing? She distracted Ava Marino. She distracted her for just 1 second. And that was all it took for the Violator to cinch up on that reverse DDT. Now the Violator is waiting for Miss Marino to get up. Oh no! Oh no! A German suplex! Clothesline against humanity! The Violator going for the cover. That most certainly is the end of the fight. No! Ava Marino kicks out, and even Mrs. Satan look like she is shot. These fans are hyped up. Look at them. Listen. Jane, this is wrestling. And again, the Violator with that miraculous elbow off the top. Not going for the cover. Not going for the count. Instead, going for a brutal violation combination. Again, the Violator's unloading on Ava Marino. Irish whip into the ropes. Clothesline against humanity. Another clothesline against humanity. And that wins the match. The Violator wins. The Violator wins the contest. Ladies and gentlemen, with the clothesline against all humanity. Another one. That was the second one Ava Marino takes in the match. Look, Ava Marino must have studied the Violator's case, because she came to this match prepared regardless of the loss. Because we have not seen no one take the fight to the Violator like Ava has tonight in a quite some time. But the Violator is certainly had an edge. She certainly had Mrs. Satan in her corner with that momentary distraction, which I think certainly cost Ava Marino the match. And the Violator, being the crafty veteran that she is, was able to take advantage. Look at the highlights of this match. Look at this thunderous cyclone bomb by Miss Marino. Yikes! Miss Marino did show some rookie mistakes in this fight. She certainly should have went for a couple of pin attempts, especially after that Ava shot backbreaker. That certainly looked like that could have been the end of the fight right there. But the Violator was able to hit 2 of those lines against humanity, against Ava Marino, and was able to secure the fight. The Violator, with her second win in a row, for 2 weeks in a row now, thanks to the powers of hell and Mrs. Satan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that certainly was a great match. We certainly got more of a great show in store for you. But really quick, I just want to let you know that on June 14th, next month, we have our first pay-per-view coming up. It's going to be Battle Maiden Scar Wars. Every Battle Maiden that's going to come into this match, in this pay-per-view, is certainly going to be walking out with scars. Make sure you have it secured to your local Battle Maiden Wrestling Network to have that event subscribed. And now we're going to have our tag team match between the Dungeons and Dragons against the Queen Bees. This will be a #1 contenders contest for the Battle Maiden World Tag Team titles. I gotta say, I like the Dungeons and Dragons new costumes. That's a good look for them. I heard the Dungeon Master talk earlier. She said that they certainly had a game plan. She said they were going to hurt. They were going to injure. They were going to take the Queen Bees out of the business for good tonight. So the Queen Bees have certainly better have a game plan together as they make their way to the ring right now. You'll be glad to know that our announcers don't make a whole lot of money, so we can't really expect them to get the name of our stars correct. Yes. But anyway, the Queen Bees came off a loss at Battle Maiden Japan. They fought, they defended their titles against the Sweet and Sexy Express, Sugar Suzuki, and the Sexy Masquerade. They were defeated by the Sweet and Sexy Express, who are now the Battle Maiden World Tag Team Champions, and they are oh my God! Look at Queen Bee Shay just threw that lollipop right in the face of the Dragon Girl. You know the Dragon Girl is not going to take that lightly. That bell starts the contest. Like I said, the Sweet Sexy Express are making Major Motion Pictures Daddy over there in Japan, so they aren't going to defend their titles until the Scar Wars event. But this match right here will determine the #1 contender for that title match. And the Queen Bees are already displaying their top-notch tag team prowess right here against the Dragon Girl. Nice top rope splash by Queen Bee Shay. Queen Bee Shay, now wow, they like that took a lot out of her there. The Queen Bees had one hellacious war against the Sweet and Sexy Express. And now, going against the Dungeons and Dragons, you know that they have not been 100% cleared from all their injuries. Coming off of that fight a couple of weeks ago, and there was a nice tag team move by the Queen Bees. Queen Bee Latrice is in the ring now, walking the Dragon Girl straight to the corner. And Queen BT, like she's buzzing. She's buzzing, baby. Like she's putting the sting. Whoa! Displaying those nice gymnastic maneuvers, putting the sting on the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl fighting back now, fighting from underneath. Nice crucifix. Whoa! It's a rolling dragon cradle. We haven't seen that move in quite some time. Count it, ref. The Dragon Girl going to a partner. The Dungeon Master, Standing Extreme, tags her in. The Dungeon Master in the ring now, stalking her opponent, stalking big Queen Bee Latrice. Standing Extreme picks up the Queen Bee, throws her in a corner, tags back in the Dragon Girl, looking to execute a tag team maneuver on Queen Bee Latrice. Big tag team body drop by the Dungeons and Dragons. The Dragon Girl now challenging the Queen Bee. These fans are hyped up, and the Dragon Girl knocks Queen Bee Latrice off the apron. And wait a minute, the Dragon Girl DDT on Queen Bee Shayna. We've seen that move and almost break the neck of Ann Justis, the All American Maid, just a couple weeks ago. And there's a high frog splash off the apron, off the rope by the Dragon Girl. And the Dragon Girl just bit the fingers of Queen Bee Latrice. Such viciousness. I have not seen such viciousness in the Dragon Girl since she's joined the Standing Extreme, the Dungeon Master, in this new tag team. The Dungeon Master now talking some smack to Queen Bee Latrice. Big Snapdragon suplex. That could be the end of the fight. Already. Nope. Not even a 2 count. Not even a 2 count. The Dungeon Master. And Queen Bee Latrice tags in her partner, Queen Bee Shay, and the Dungeon Master with a rolling stunner. Wow, that was beautiful. Rolling around like Sonic the Hedgehog in the ring, going to the top rope, challenging both of the Queen Bees, and she wisely goes back down, says she did not want to take that high risk. Reverse suplex by the Dungeon Master, Standing Extreme. That was, and Queen Bee Shayna wisely rolls out of the ring, wisely rolls back in the ring, a little in out of the ring, do-si-do. Queen Bee Shayna being countered by the Dungeon Master. And the Dungeon Master with an Irish whip into the corner, tags in her partner, the Dragon Girl, once again. And the Dragon Girl with a stiff blow to the guts of Queen Bee Shayna. Queen Bee Shayna Irish whips the Dragon Girl. And Queen Bee Shayna with a Dragon's suplex of her own, trying to show her how it's done. Queen Bee Shayna and Latrice were both trained by Dynamite Ripley, a wrestling great here. And Queen Bee Latrice is tagged in. Queen Bee Latrice going to the middle rope, and a vicious stomp to the face of the Dragon Girl. Just putting that big size 10 right in the face of the Dragon Girl. And now she's got her in a headlock, cinching back on that neck, trying to take the Dragon Girl apart piece by piece. Big bee sting! Look at that! Yikes! All that weight coming down on the Dragon Girl. Again, trying to take the Dragon Girl apart piece by piece. Big axe handle knocks down the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl is being punished in this fight right here. Big leg drop right in the middle, right down the middle. That could have split the Dragon Girl right in half. Queen Bee Latrice has the Irish whip reversed by the Dragon Girl now, who's hurt, badly injured, slowly walking over to her partner. The Dragon Girl, like she was reluctantly taking her partner, and now Standing Extreme hulking up, challenging Queen Bee Latrice, throws her in the corner, and oh my God, no, this can't be. It's a burning hammer, plus the Dungeon Master, and Queen Bee Shayna breaks up not only the pin, but she breaks up the referee. The referee got crushed by Queen Bee Shayna. Oh no, now there's no one to count to initiate the fight, to officiate the fight. Queen Bee Latrice has controlled the fight. She decides to tag back in her sister. Tags back in Queen Bee Shay. And Queen Bee Shay now has the Dungeon Master in the corner. Look at Queen Bee Shay taking her time. German suplex. German suplex. And again, the referee is trying to slowly get back to her feet. She's like she's seeing Tweety birds. She know where she is. She sees the tag. The Dragon Girl is back in the ring now. The Dragon Girl trying to get better ring position on her opponent. This has been a hot tag team contest so far. Whoever wins this fight will challenge, German suplex by the Dragon Girl, will challenge the Sweet and Sexy Express at the Star Wars pay-per-view on June 14th. Monkey Roll by the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl has good ring position and good ring awareness as she drags Queen Bee Shay to the middle of the ring. Queen Bee Shay now walks the Dragon Girl into the corner. Queen Bee Shay sets up the Dragon Girl for that unorthodox backbreaker we've seen her use before. That's a very dangerous maneuver that can injure not only the back, but also potentially the neck. Queen Bee Shay picks up the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl reverses the Irish Whip into the corner. The Dragon Girl fighting in enemy territory now. Nice move by the Dragon Girl. I thought she was going for a reverse monkey flip. The Dragon Girl throws Queen Bee Shay into a corner, tags in her partner, the Dungeon Master, Stephanie Extreme. You know, these two spent all these months trying to kill each other. Look at Stephanie Extreme trying to choke the life, throttle the life out of Queen Bee Shay. Wow, that got a 2 kill. She choked the air out of Queen Bee Shay. These two, the Dragon Girl and the Dungeon Master, spent all this time being enemies. Boy, it seems like they're making a great tag team. And it looks like all these Battle Maniacs here are improving. And now, the Dragon Girl and the Dungeon Master are once again with that tag team back body drop. Queen Bee Shay is trying to roll out of the ring, trying to get some space between her and her opponent. And the Dragon Girl is not hearing none of it. She just decks Queen Bee Shay. And now she has Queen Bee Latrice cinched up. DDT on the apron. DDT on the apron. That's a dangerous maneuver. Queen Bees are both being swatted right now by the Dragon Girl. It is feeding time for the Dragon Girl. Rolling Dragon Thunder on the outside on that hard, unforgiving floor. This is brutal. The Dragon Girl is single-handedly taking on the Queen Bees. And Queen Bee Shay breaks it up and throws the Dragon Girl back in the ring. Oh my God, this is... What? Queen Bee Shay is on the top rope now. Big elbow drop off the top. Queen Bee Shay should go for the cover. Exactly, there you go. Someone's listening. Oh, and it's broken up by the Dungeon Master. Stephanie Extreme wisely breaking up the cover. It is so odd to see Stephanie Extreme actually fighting to save the Dragon Girl. Still, after 3 weeks now, I can't get over seeing these two working together. But boy, they are actually showing some kind of chemistry. And there's an enziguri by the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl biting the fingers of Queen Bee Latrice yet again. Such viciousness. The Dragon Girl going to the Dragon's Nest. And spinning fire dragon splash. And that pin attempt is breaking up by Queen Bee Shay. Wow, the Dragon Girl now slowly walking over and tagging her partner, the Dungeon Master, Stephanie Extreme. Will she go for that burning hammer yet again? Trying to dissect Queen Bee Latrice, trying to slowly take her apart piece by piece. And now she tags in the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl and Stephanie Extreme again with that back body drop tag team maneuver for the 3rd time. Really taking the win, taking the fight out of Queen Bee Latrice. The Dragon Girl walking over to the Queen Bees, just hammering Queen Bee Shay right in the face. And enziguri knocks Queen Bee Shay outside the ring. Queen Bee Latrice is stuck on the ropes now, literally hung on the ropes. Dragon Girl tags in her partner, Stephanie Extreme. Stephanie Extreme is walking over. Big hard right hand to Queen Bee Latrice. Both Queen Bees are out on the outside of the apron in front of our foreign announcers who are calling the action here. The Queen Bees are in trouble as the Dungeon Master is single-handedly beating the Beeses out of the Queen Bees. Flatliner by the Dungeon Master. Nicely done. And for the record, there's a 20 count here. Our tag team matches are starting to implement 20 count or outside count. And now Queen Bee Shay is up to her feet. The Dungeon Master had the Iron Maiden cinched up on Queen Bee Latrice. Wisely getting back in the ring, trying to avoid that count out. Queen Bee Latrice better get back in the ring before she suffers a count out. The Dungeon Master, oh my God, what a backdrop on that apron, that unforgiving apron, oh my God. She is just manhandling these Queen Bees here. I've never seen the Queen Bees take such a beating by one single Battle Maiden here. But the Dungeon Master, Step Extreme, is bringing the pain tonight. Really want to elevate herself to that Battle Maiden World Tag Team status. The Dungeon Master with that counter. And it's like she's going for the electric chair drop. Oh man, whatever. Again. Step Extreme going for the Iron Maiden cinching up on the neck of Queen Bee Latrice. She decides to break the hold. Like she has some other devious plan for Queen Bee Latrice. Queen Bee Latrice wisely dragging her opponent into the ring, taking this fight back inside the squared circle. But you can't help but think that that brawl outside the ring definitely took the fight out of both of the Queen Bees. And it looked like she was going for the Honey River Plunge. Queen Bee Shayna now walking to the corner, taunting the Dungeon Master, calling her the Douche Master. Oh, big slash, big bee sting to the corner of the Dungeon Master. Getting over the 2 count, you can see the Queen Bee Shay is clearly frustrated. Queen Bee Shayna picking up the Dungeon Master, throwing it to her partner's corner, tagging her partner Queen Bee T. And both Queen Bees, total bee elimination! Total bee elimination! And Queen Bee T going for the wisely going for the cover. Broken up by the Dragon Girl. That was quick, that was instant, almost breaking up that move right there. Breaking up that count by the Dragon Girl. And now, Queen Bee T. Honey River Plunge! Honey River Plunge, that could be all. No, the Dungeon Master, Stephanie Extreme, kicks out. I can't believe the Dungeon Master kicked out of the Honey River Plunge. And Queen Bee T tags in her sister. And there's a front fireman's carry. And there's a tope off the shoulders. What? What kind of madhouse maneuver is this? Never seen that done. And that was enough to secure the 3 count for the Queen Bees. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the fight, the Queen Bees, Shane and T, and they won with a combination tag team move, a front fireman slam into a tag team tope. Let's look at highlights of the replays of this match. It looks like the Queen Bees have earned that #1 contender shot against the Sweet and Sexy Express. They've earned the rematch for those Battle Maiden World Tag Team titles on Scar Wars, our next pay-per-view coming up on June 14th. You certainly want to make sure you're subscribed and make sure you're secured. You have that event secured and locked in, because it's definitely going to be one hell of a card. All the titles are going to be on the line, and it looks like we're going to have a couple of surprises that you certainly don't want to be missing out on. Once again, the Dungeons and Dragons came into this fight. It looked like they had a plan. It looked like they had a course of action, but it looked like it was thwarted by the Queen Bee. Again, the Queen Bees will face the Sweet and Sexy Express at the Star Wars show. Great win by the Queen Bees. And, wait a minute. Oh my God! The Dungeon Master is attacking the Dragon Girl with that Singapore cane. We call the kendo stick after the Michael Fay incident happened in the 90s. Look it up, kids. Stephanie's beating the Dragon Girl, taking all her hang out on the fact that she was the one who lost the match. Jeez, she's beating her like a drum at a heavy metal venue. Wait, the Dungeon Master has the microphone. You no good dog. It's all your fault we lost. Yours. You better get your act together, Dragon Girl, or else next time it's gonna be much worse. Dragon Girl, sorry. Dragon Girl, I hurt badly. Cannot see. Yeah, I don't give a damn about your eye. You better straighten up now. Let's get out of here before I really beat you up again. Come on, get up. Oh, I said get up. Dang, poor Dragon Girl. Well, next, it's time for our long-awaited event. The Golden Tornado returns to challenge the Sinister Surgeon, Dr. Venus, for the Battle Maiden World Television title. Let's go ahead and get straight to the ring now.
Fighting Female World Television Championship.
We haven't seen Hitomi in action since she won that brutal Japanese death match against the evil Miss York with the aid of Dr. Venus. And wait a minute. Hold up. Man, I can't... What? Hold it. What the... What do you mean? What do you mean Hitomi's hurt? You're gonna get a camera back there now. Hitomi! Are you alright? Ah! My leg! Hurt my leg, stretching captain. Hang on, Hitomi. Somebody get her some help as soon as possible. Oh my God! You sloths! Hurry up and get her some morphine quick! Don't worry, Hitomi. We got some help coming on the way. Oh man, it must be from the injuries you sustained back when you had that match with Miss York in Battle Maiden Japan. Oh man, Hitomi, you hurt pretty bad. Jesus Christ. Did somebody please, for the love of fuck, get her some help? Wait, yeah, I know we gotta find a replacement. But what are we gonna do about Hitomi? I know the show must go on, but she's hurting bad, man. Look, buddy, don't tell me I'm getting too attached. She's a human being, goddammit. Right. Okay. Right, sir. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, apologizing for my behavior. I've been told that we are scouting the locker room right now to find a replacement for poor Hitomi. Hitomi, hope you get better. Can't believe all they got to drink around here is a bunch of piss-flavored water. And look at the awful wrestling brand that's promoting it. No wonder. Hey, Ann, congratulations on your big win last week against Mickey Starr. Are you busy? Let me guess. Your favorite little battle maiden has just stubbed her little toe, and now you want to know if I want a Battle Maiden World Television title opportunity? Dream on. I've learned from my past mistakes. I've got my eyes on the real Battle Maiden gold, not that second place silver medal of the company. Find someone else. I gotta get ready for my match tonight, losers. Okay, good luck. Thanks anyway, Ann. Losers! Okay. I'm told that we have Mad Bride Matsumoto, a hot new acquisition, standing by. Yo, what are you doing in the basement down here, Mad Bride? What? What? Have you seen my fiancé? Have you? No, I really don't know anything about your fiancé. Bah! Then you're just a lonely man looking for attention. I have no, look, Mad Bride, Hitomi Torinana is injured, and we need you to fight for a shot at the Battle Maiden World Television title right now in her place. What do you say? If Mad Bride wins title, maybe it means I get attention of fiancé. Maybe fiancé will come back to Mad Bride, and Mad Bride will no longer need to be Mad Bride anymore. I accept your challenge, lonely man who taught for Battle Maiden Wrestling. Yeah. Well, can you be in the ring in 30 seconds? Sure, lonely man. I'm on my way to clinch victory. Great. Thanks, Mad Bride. Good luck out there. All right, we got a replacement for Hitomi. Mad Bride Matsumoto is challenging Dr. Venus for the Battle Maiden World Television title right now. And Mad Bride has an exclusive contract where she only fights Extreme Rules.
The following is an Extreme Rules match and is for the Fighting Female World's Television.
Of course, Dr. Venus accepts. And we have Mad Bride Matsumoto coming to the ring right now. Mad Bride Matsumoto made her first appearance here at Battle Maiden Wrestling at Battle Maiden Japan, where she fought the talented mechanic Mickey Starr, where she lost that match, and then she made a return last week during a pivotal match in Mickey Starr's career, when she took on Ann Justis for a trial at the Battle Maiden World Empress title, and Mad Bride Matsumoto interrupted the match and cost Mickey Starr opportunity, cost her the match that Ann Justis has tonight. So we definitely need to keep our eyes out for Mickey Starr making an appearance here. But there's no doubt that she's going to be looking for payback. And as of right now, we have the Battle Maiden World Television Champion making her way to the ring right now. The Sinister Surgeon, Dr. Venus. Dr. Venus made her last week. She made a return to Battle Maiden Wrestling, where she defended that Battle Maiden World Television title against the evil Miss York, who set out once again, tried to end the career of the Doctor, tried to put her out of her profession once and for all. But Dr. Venus was successful, and I have not seen or heard a peep out of Miss York tonight. And I doubt we will, because I heard that she was laid up in the hospital after her encounter. I certainly hope that Hitomi Torinana will be okay. I was just informed that she hurt her leg on her way to the ring just doing a routine stretch. So it does sound like that she sustained a cracked fracture in her ankle, and due to possibly to her previous injury. But now it's all about that Battle Maiden World Television Championship that is owned by Dr. Venus right now. We want to thank Mad Bride Matsumoto stepping up to the plate for here. Let's go down to our official.
Introducing the challenger from Nagano, Japan, Matsumoto. And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, the Fighting Female World's Television Champion, the Surgeon, Dr. Venus.
That is one of the most fighting television champions we've had in a long time, Dr. Venus. She is very passionate about the television title, the television title circuit, and she certainly looks like she wants to maintain her grip on that very title right there. Mad Bride looks like she's getting ready for the ring, getting ready for the match here, and Dr. Venus doesn't look like she has any fear in her eye. And whoa, that bell starts and Mad Bride starts the match with a low drop kick, taking Dr. Venus straight down to the mat. Mad Bride Matsumoto, collar and elbow tie up Dr. Venus. They are struggling. Dr. Venus gets behind Mad Bride. Mad Bride struggling to get her back away from Dr. Venus. Now Mad Bride gets the back of Dr. Venus. Mad Bride trying to struggle to keep control of the match here. Look at it. The referee's going to have a tough time calling this Extreme Rules match. As the rules are not going to be very much, and the falls do count anywhere in the building. Dr. Venus with a headlock now. Got it cinched on good. Can Mad Bride fight out? Mad Bride like she is struggling to breathe. She's like she's turning blue in the face. Oh, she's getting up to her feet, getting some vertical base, getting back to her vertical base here, and fight up and out of under Dr. Venus. And now Mad Bride's returned it back to neutral. Collar and elbow tie up. Dr. Venus now. This has been a fine wrestling match. Very headlocked by Dr. Venus. Both of these wrestlers aren't technically sound. But once they get outside that ring, which we know it's coming, will Dr. Venus be able to go? And there's a cover right there. Not even a 2 count. Mad Bride, in fact, Mad Bride's going out to the, as soon as you speak of it, it's like I think she was just hearing me. She goes out for the baseball bat, and oh my God, she just hit Dr. Venus. She's going to work, batter up on Dr. Venus. And she just kicks her with those heels, those sharp stilettos right there. Oh my goodness. She's got Dr. Venus cinched up in the corner. And whoa, wait a minute. That's the mechanic, Mickey Starr. Like we said, coming down to the ring here, we knew she was going to be coming back for some payback here from last week. There's a Fisherman Buster by the Doctor. And now it looked like Mickey Starr is trying to get a piece of Mad Bride Matsumoto. She isn't here, just here in the ring to spectate. There's a DDT by Dr. Venus. Right, Mickey. And there's Dr. Venus. She's got that rag right in the mouth of Mad Bride Matsumoto. That rag is usually soaked in some sort of anesthesia. Mickey Starr is just slowly waiting for a moment to strike, and there's unnecessary surgery being performed by Dr. Venus, countered by Mad Bride Matsumoto, and now it looks like Mad Bride Matsumoto and Mickey Starr are getting it on. Dr. Venus is standing by and letting them fight. A smart move by the Doctor, and it looks like Mad Bride is coming back after the Dr. Venus right now with a series of right hands. Nice combination. And Mickey Starr just throws that Louisville Slugger right in the eye. Oh my God, Mad Bride Matsumoto catches that baseball bat right in the eye. Oh, this match could be over right now. Oh my God, Dr. Venus takes that baseball bat and clobbers Mad Bride Matsumoto. That is undoubtedly the end of the fight right here, no doubt. And oh man, Mad Bride Matsumoto, how in the hell did she kick? Her skull could have been potentially cracked. She could have, oh my God, Dr. Venus is going to work on her. Clothesline by Mad Bride Matsumoto, who goes out the ring now. Like she's going for an equalizer, going for a Singapore cane, trying to get some sort of, level the playing field here. Dr. Venus with a jawbreaker. Counters with another counter by Mad Bride Matsumoto. Irish whip into the rope. Ducks down. Mad Bride with a spinning roundhouse kick to the mush of Dr. Venus. Wisely going for the cover. 1, a 2, and no, that's barely. And it was just 2 3/4. Mad Bride Matsumoto has control. She could be the next World Television Champion right now of Battle Maiden Wrestling. Throws Dr. Venus right in the corner. Nice handspring into an elbow. Goes up to the middle rope. Wait, what's she doing? Oh, a 450 splash. 450 splash by the Mad Bride off the second rope. That could be it. Oh, she was literally milliseconds away from clinching the Battle Maiden World Television Championship. Regardless of the interference of the mechanic. And again, Dr. Venus got her fingers down the gullet of Mad Bride, trying to make her throw up, trying to make her pass out. Oh my God! Man, Bride Matsumoto fights her hand out of her throat. Dr. Venus now. Hard right hand to Mad Bride. And sleeper! No! It's unnecessary surgery, people, fall right in the middle of the ring. Can she get it on? Tight enough where Mad Bride can't get her off. No, Mad Bride got finger to the eye, thumb to the eye. Dr. Venus goes outside again, goes for a steel chair. She's got a steel chair, and she just hits right in the back of the head. Did you hear that impact? Oh my God, that was brutal. One of those brutal chair shots I've ever seen, and that was just enough to win the fight. Can you believe Dr. Venus just defeated Mad Bride Matsumoto essentially at her own game and retains her World Television Championship here at Battle Maiden Wrestling tonight on Powerhour. Just for these Atlantic City fans here in New Jersey, I can't believe what we've seen. The mechanic came out and interfered in the match. I cannot believe that she came out and potentially cost Mad Bride the fight right here, as Dr. Venus was able to get that steel chair, and she just literally went to work. One strike was all it took. She caught her with the corner of that steel chair, that very unforgiving steel chair. Had no give whatsoever against that human flesh, the temple of Mad Bride Matsumoto, and crushed her dreams tonight of getting a championship here at Battle Maiden Wrestling. Look, there was some brutal highlights we just witnessed. Dr. Venus, you certainly retained the title. The incumbent champion come in tonight in the Extreme Rules match on the fly and just completely pulled it out. Nice job. Okay, looks like we caught up with the mechanic, Mickey Starr. Let's see if we can't get any answers from her. Yo, Mickey. Real quick, I gotta take a powder, Captain. All you need to know is that Mad Bride, you've messed up, sister. You act like you want to ruin my chances to get the Battle Maiden World Empress Championship last week, and for what? You can't handle losing to Japan, your home turf? I don't know what your mental mechanical issue is, but I intend to fix it next week. Mad Bride, I challenge you to an Extreme Rules match next week. Be there or be square. Now, excuse me, Captain, I gotta get out of Dodge. All right, Mickey. Well, you heard it here, folks. Next week, Mickey Starr is going to issue a challenge for the Mad Bride Matsumoto. And right now, we have a #1 contenders match for the Battle Maiden World Empress Championship. It'll be Ann Justis, the All American, against the Mighty Avalanche. That match is happening right now. And it looks like we got the All American Ann Justis coming to the ring. Over a month ago, Ann Justis had her world title opportunities, her dreams for world title domination foiled, smashed by the Flying Angel, Viri Vienna, when she reluctantly gave her another rematch, which Viri Vienna took full advantage of, and that is why Viri Vienna is wearing the World Battle Maiden World Empress title championship right now, and Ann Justis it looks like she's hungry, and she's got that fire in her eyes. Just look at her right there. She looks like she's ready for this match. She's got something to prove, but she's got a steep hill to climb right here as she battles one of the most powerful battle maidens, the Mighty Avalanche. Evidently, they've grown big in Roswell, somewhere down there in Area 51. They produced this mighty behemoth of a champion, or ex-champion. She looks like she's looking to get her hands back on the title. Both of these battle maidens are hungry for this match right here. Both of them will go in the ring, but only one can win. Only one can be the #1 contender for the World Battle Maiden. Wait a minute, hold it! What the hell is the Crusher? It's Keela the Crusher. What the hell is she doing out here? She just assaulted the Mighty Avalanche, and the referee had a hard time running her off. referee is asking Avalanche, is she able to go? Is she still able to continue this fight? That assault was vicious, and it looks like Avalanche has agreed to continue the fight, and it goes on now. Wow, what a spinning roundhouse kick by Ann Justis. That vicious attack by Hitomi the Crusher looks like that could have a significant impact on Avalanche on this match right here. And it looks like Ann Justis is taking full advantage of that assault. She wants to keep Avalanche grounded. She wants to keep the Mighty One from getting up, getting that vertical base, getting to her pillar of strength. Ann Justis knows that if she can keep Avalanche down on the mat, she can keep her from getting to it, pulling off those really strong offensive power moves. And Avalanche now rebounds Ann Justis off of the rope, springboard to throat off of the rope onto the canvas. Ann Justis fights her way back, has Ann Justis clothesline to the back of the head. Ann Justis wisely going for a cover, and the Mighty Avalanche is hurt. Look at her, she's favoring her head. That vicious attack, Hitomi the Crusher took the skull of the Mighty Avalanche and just rammed it right into those steel steps. And Ann Justis going to the top rope now. Ann Justis looking to wait for Avalanche to get to her. And there is a diving crossbody. And it looks like Viridiana the Flying Angel is certainly watching this match backstage, certainly taking note, because she'll be facing the winner of this fight next week. Avalanche looked like she was going for a power bomb, and there's a sleeper. There's a sleeper by Ann Justis, and there's a jawbreaker counter by the Mighty Avalanche. If I was Ann Justis, I would certainly start weeding out that sleeper out of my repertoire until I know I've got my opponent weakened. And there's a gorilla press slam by Avalanche. Has Ann Justis down. Unless you scoop her up. Again, Ann Justis finds the back door, goes downstairs, and look again, once again, Viridiana the Flying Angel is watching this match backstage. She is certainly not taking either of these competitors lightly for next week's title match. We're not like some of our competitors here, ladies and gentlemen. Our champions don't just fight once or twice a year. No, baby, we have fighting champions here. And it looks like Ann Justis tried to get that sleeper hold on. She couldn't quite get Avalanche cinched up just right, and now Avalanche is fighting back, trying to get back to a vertical base, and collar elbow tie up. She's got diamonds carrying. Wow, nice dandy Samoan drop. Avalanche standing over Ann Justis. Boom! Big time Avalanche drop. Avalanche dropping all her weight right in the middle, right on the sternum of Ann Justis, trying to really just squash all the air, all the breath out of her body, making it so she's unlikely to kick out of her next pin attempt. Avalanche Irish whip to Ann Justis. Ann Justis able to kick her way out of that. Clothesline by the American Maid. Kicks Avalanche back up, and another clothesline. Wow, the mighty Avalanche just eats two clotheslines from Ann Justis, followed up with a leg drop off the middle rope, and then just like she was talking some trash in the ear of Avalanche. I couldn't imagine what Ann Justis was saying. And another sleeper hold. Again, Avalanche stunner on Ann Justis, stunner counter on Ann Justis, getting out of this. And look at that maneuver right there. Avalanche just literally clotheslines Ann Justis with her rear end. It was a phenomenal sight. And again, in speed of her ends, she just rams it right into the middle of Ann Justis, and that could be it right there. No. Look at all these battle maniacs here at this arena at Atlantic City, New Jersey. We're all on our feet here. Look at the spectacle, ladies and gentlemen, of Battle Maiden Wrestling Powerhour. And it looks like Avalanche went to the well one time too many, as Ann Justis was able to sidestep that momentous maneuver right there. And now it looks like Ann Justis is taking full advantage. Viridiana looking on backstage. Certainly preparing her mentally and physically for the brutal match that's to come next week, because her Battle Maiden World Empress Championship will certainly be on the line. And it looks like Ann Justis has a sleeper on Avalanche once again. She has it cinched up. It looks like Avalanche is trying to get a foot on the rope. Nope, Avalanche gets to a vertical base once again, powers out that sleeper. Boy, these Battle Maniacs are on their feet here at New Jersey. And now, both of these Battle Maidens are sitting there fighting back and forth. Ann Justis once again going for that sleeper relentlessly. The referee is calling for the rope break. Look at these Battle Maidens. Again, the sleeper hold by Ann Justis. Going to the well one time too many. Will it be enough on this one? And Avalanche says no with the counter yet again. Avalanche trying to go for a bear hug. Ann Justis finds a way out of it. Now stalking her prey, stalking the Mighty Avalanche. Again with the sleeper, this time in the middle of the ring. No rope break to save the Mighty Avalanche. Will this be the end? Will this get a tap out? No, the Avalanche managed to use her size and her weight to get back to her feet and get out of that sleeper. And there's a clothesline by the Mighty Avalanche. Ann Justis back to her feet. There's a collar elbow tie up. There's a gut wrench, gut buster. Wow, that move always throws me off. It always looks like she's going for a power bomb. Nice maneuver by Avalanche. And again with that rear view and followed by a vicious stomp to the face. Ouch. And another stomp to the face by the Mighty Avalanche. Good Guatemala wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Such a vicious maneuver, crushing her opponent. The Mighty Avalanche now looks like she has a fighting chance in this thing. Not succumbing to her injuries from Keeler the Crusher early on in the match. And there's a cover. There's a cover by Avalanche. Cover it, ref. Only a 2 count. Ann Justis manages to find the back door at 2 3/4. Now crawling her way to the corner of the rope, trying to get up. Because now Avalanche looks like she's coming. And now there's a counter. And another counter. And there's a vicious bear hug. Avalanche trying to squeeze the fun all out of Ann Justis. Ann Justis now delivering those elbows to the neck and a Mongolian chop. Nice knee by Ann Justis, who's taking the turnbuckle pad off. I wonder what's all that about. Ann Justis challenging Avalanche to get up. Ann Justis now taking her time, going up to the top rope. This looks like a very unwise maneuver. There's a high cross body with a lot of momentum right on the middle of Avalanche. And count it, ref, cover it. Avalanche has got to kick out. No! Avalanche succumbs to the high cross body. The All American cross body by the All American Maid Ann Justis wins the contest. I cannot believe it. If not for Keeler the Crusher and that assault that she put on Avalanche earlier in the match, pre-match, I got to say I think that Avalanche would certainly have had a better opportunity at beating Ann Justis here. But nevertheless, the American Maid, Ann Justis, America's favorite daughter, Uncle Sam's favorite daughter, is the winner of this contest. And she has certainly earned herself a title match against the Flying Angel Viridiana next week on Battle Maiden Wrestling Powerhour. We want to thank you all so much for watching the program here. We have went past our Power Hour and we are on our 5-minute overrun, which we are certainly at the end of that. Every minute we go over our initial hour, ladies and gentlemen, we have to pay the network an additional sum of $500 but we have to certainly get ready to get up out of here. Congratulations, Ann Justis. We're glad to see you back on a win streak here. Good luck for your world title match next week. We'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, next week. Make sure you be sure to check us out here at Battle Maiden Wrestling Power Hour. We'll see you then.